So let's talk about Pittsburgh and the LGBTQ+ community, because if you're looking for a city that's affordable, welcoming, and actually has a real queer scene, you might be surprised, but Pittsburgh is one of the best places in the country to call home. Let me break it down. First off, the stats. Pittsburgh consistently ranks as one of the most affordable major US city for LGBTQ+ folks to buy a home. In fact, a 2024 study showed the city's cost of living is about 5 to 10% below the national average, which means more room in your budget for pride fits, drag brunches, and concert tickets. And the median home price here is about $275K. Compare that to New York or San Francisco and you'll feel like royalty. Now let's talk community. Pittsburgh has a long LGBTQ+ history and a thriving present. The east end of the city is home to a number of very queer-friendly neighborhoods with staple hotspots like 5801 Video Lounge and Cafe and Blue Moon Bar, where Lady Gaga once famously popped in for karaoke. If you're into nightlife, P-Town Bar and Mary's are also must-stops. Events, we've got plenty. Pittsburgh Pride takes over downtown every June, drawing in tens of thousands of people to march, dance, and celebrate. There's also Pittsburgh Black Pride in August and the Real Queer Film Festival that showcases LGBTQ+ stories on the big screen. And don't forget smaller events like drag brunches at local spots like Trace Brewing and community fundraisers through the Hugh Lane Wellness Foundation. And speaking of Hugh Lane, they're one of several organizations here making a real impact. They provide health and wellness resources to LGBTQ+ individuals, especially trans and non-binary folks. We also have the Persad Center, one of the oldest LGBTQ+ counseling centers in the US, and Sisters PGH, which focuses on housing and advocacy for trans women of color. So beyond the parties and parades, there's real support and infrastructure here. On top of all that, Pittsburgh is famous for being neighborly and down to earth. People talk to each other here. You'll actually know your bartender's name, your drag queen's go-to song, and your realtor's dog, shout out to Kenny and Miles. It's the kind of city where you can build community fast. So why is Pittsburgh one of the best places to live if you're LGBTQ+? Affordable homes, legendary nightlife, year-round festivals, and organizations that have your back. Plus, we've got pierogies. And honestly, what more could you want?